Deep breath. Notice what's happening with your perception. Notice also what's happening around the body, your skin, your legs, inside the body, outside the body, around the head. And we're going to do the last set of 25. I'll count them and you'll do them. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, breathe deep.
Justine, can we do one set of 30 seconds?
Of 30
seconds.
30 breaths?
No, 30 seconds of this breath.
Okay.
I can keep track of time if you want.
Okay. Okay. Let's do that. So.
Start.
Here we go.
And that's 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, it's good to notice what happens, and I know it's a breath that's very powerful. I have this proposition. I have what is called the happy drum. It's made of metal, so in a way it's connected to fire. And I wanted to propose that each one choose, if they want to do the slower rounds of 11, or if you want to do the faster rounds or the 30-second round, and that each one practice your breath, your fire breath, in the way that you feel you can do it at this moment, that you want to do it at this moment. And I'll be playing on the fire drum as you do it. And we won't do it for very long because it's a very powerful breath. What do you think of that, Miles?
Yeah, let's do a couple of minutes of that. Perfect.
Okay. So, and each one chooses at this moment what you feel is the way you want to embody the fire breath. And I'll add the element of sound now. So here we go. Let's take a moment to breathe. And I think we would love to hear some feedback.
I noticed that it really worked my kidneys while I was doing the breathing.
Oh, is that Beth? Yeah, hi Beth. Oh, okay, you have no camera. Okay, so yeah, this is Beth. One more time, please. I was trying to find you.
I'm still in my PJs. I got home at 2 this morning.
Yeah, no, you don't need a camera. It's fine.
I noticed that it really worked my kidneys while I did this fire breath while I was sitting there. That it really
Yes, because it creates also it increases the intra-abdominal pressure by sending the diaphragm down forcefully, and so all the organs in the abdominal cavity, including the kidneys, are going to feel like an activation. If you see here, just the drawing, just keep in mind that this breath is really good to activate digestive energy. And as Beth said, activate kidneys. Anything abdominal, right? And in Ayurveda, they call Agni this fire energy that has to do with digestion, and it fuels all the transformation of food into energy. So here we are combining perfectly this digestive substrate and the vital air to form energy. So it's a very energizing type of breath. Excellent. So I want to go into the fourth breath, and Justina is going to guide us through that. You're in mute, Justine. Sorry, hold on.
Okay, so yeah, so the fourth breath is the alternate nostril breathing. And I think there is just one thing I would like to say about it. We're talking a lot about the rhythms of breath and the rhythms of the universe and our own breathing rhythm. And the way I was, taught this breath, it was related to the ultradian rhythms, this shift that we have of dominance on our hemisphere throughout the day. And there are these cycles of an hour and a half or more, where we shift from right brain to left brain dominance. And it's reflected also in nostril dominance. So I started to observe my breathing throughout the day, and I started to notice that there were moments where I was breathing predominantly, that the air was coming in predominantly through one nostril, the right one or the left one, and then at a later moment, the other nostril. And that was correlated to moments where I felt like more on the go, more active. And there were other moments where I felt more connected, like to the creative activities. And again, this connects to the left and the right side of the brain. And so our left side breathing is connected to the right side of the brain and vice versa. And I think the PowerPoint has like a synthesis of that. I would like to go in directly to actually, experiencing the breath and then seeing how it works for each one of us. So again, I know this breath has many different versions, but I like to teach it the way that I was taught this breath, and with the intent that I was taught. And I think that that's a way we do with things that are transmitted like that through generations. It's the intent that we are transmitting, and the form may have slight variations from one practitioner to the other. So I was taught to start with our dominant hand. In my case, my dominant hand is my left hand, and to lower the index and the middle finger, to bring them towards the palm of the hand, so that it makes a hand configuration where I have my thumb pointing this way and the ring finger pointed up. And actually the thumb and the ring finger are the fingers I'm going to use to close one side of the nostril while I'm breathing in through the other side. And I was taught to start with an exhale through one side and then do cycles of 3. So I'll do it and I'll talk through it, and then we can do it in silence. So using my dominant hand, then I'm going to close this side, which would be the right side, and I'm going to exhale through my left nostril, just a long, easy exhale. Then I'm going to inhale through the right side. Exhale through the left. That's one cycle. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. And now inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Remain there. And now I'll inhale through the left side. Exhale through the right. Inhale again. Exhale through the opposite. A third time, inhale. And exhale. That would be the end of one cycle of 3 breaths, starting off with an exhale. Now, I would like us to practice it together. And again, this is like the technique. So alternating, we'll do 3 times inhale through one side and exhale through the other, and then we'll switch. Allow yourself to go with the flow. I try not to get caught up in the numbers, but allow myself to go into the flow and the intent of the breath, which is to awaken our breathing and alternate this nostril dominance, which actually creates a balance between the 2 hemispheres of the brain, where usually during the day in the ultradian rhythm, there's dominance of one side for these 90 minutes to an hour, hour and a half, up to 2 hours, and then it shifts the dominance. There's a moment in the shift where both hemispheres are balanced, and it's a moment where our perception also changes. So by actually practicing this breath, we are inviting that balance. So let's do it together.
And Justine, we're going to do,
Yes.
we'll do a couple minutes of the breathing, and then we're going to finish the class with some set of movements for breath.
Good. Okay. So